So what's up guys, and welcome back to JS Lofts. So in today's one I'm gonna go ahead and just basically go through some of the young birds of the fantails. As you can see in there, I'm gonna go through some of them there guys, and just go through like the brooders, like what I like about them, what I don't. So yeah, let's start off over here. So the brooders, now this pair has chosen this nest box, right? This top one. The other pair, so that's the cark bird with the two orangey rings, and I believe the hen is that one that's paired up to him. And they haven't chosen out the box yet. They've just actually been sitting there most of their time. But yeah, there's actually some new wee fantails that hatched out there today, and I'll end up showing that there to you guys as well. So yeah, really, this pair I believe is trying to make a nest over here, because the hen was laying down there and she was sitting in that spot. She wasn't sitting in the nest bowl. So if she makes a nest there and they have young ones there, what I'll end up doing is probably maybe putting the nest bowl over there and putting her eggs in it if she does decide to lay over there. But there's plenty of like hay and stuff in their nest bowl, as you can see. It's nice, you know, small stuff that they can make a nest out of. And I've actually pulled it away from the corner a wee bit because these guys are actually a bit longer than the fantails are, so they can sit better, you know, around the corner. But yeah, anyway, let's go down to the next box. So over here we have our grizzle young one, as you guys know. Let me just see, are you feathered up yet? Well, you'll be ready to go over this Friday. You'll go over on Friday. Now let's see what your dad's sitting on. Now these two are sitting on 2 fertile eggs, but I'm not too sure if they're fertile because I actually haven't checked them. So I have no clue if they're fertile or if they're not fertile eggs. Here we have the 2 wee young ones. 2 beautiful wee babies sitting there. I think them 2 will be 2 nice wee whites. Now over here, the hen has laid her first egg, so hopefully get an all red or 2 reds even out of this pair, or 2 blacks. 2 blacks would do me perfectly. And yeah, coming up to here, now you can go outside, go there. Over here we have 2 beautiful young ones. They're big massive young ones. As you can see, they're like the grizzle one. The grizzle one, I'll actually put it over here to actually compare it. Like the grizzle one is actually so much smaller. Like look at him. These other guys are so much bigger. But yeah, I'll put you back in your box. There you go. And yeah, not even feathered up 100% yet. And they're already massive birds. Now this is the one that I'm really interested in, the wee blue pied. And I'm actually also considering keeping back the pure blue as well, for a couple of reasons. And number one reason being, what I would do is actually put them to reds, and hopefully I would end up getting nice reds out of them. If not, then I don't, but I don't really mind. Now over here we have a young one over here as well. I think this one's going to be pure white again. I think it's just going to be like the mother. But you never know, because that bird could end up having a wee bit of red in it or something. But yeah, so nothing over here. Now the pair that is supposed to be in here is that hen and this cock. It's just a somewhat come out of the nesting box because I think the hen isn't ready to lay yet. She actually, if you guys remember, she actually had a very bad canker. Like she she was nearly on the edge of dying and stuff like that. But anyway, coming down to here to the horseman pooders, as you can see, we have our feisty cogbird sitting on his 2 eggs. I really like this guy, so I do. And I'm actually really keen on keeping him back, but he might end up getting a new hen, because as you can see, that's the hen there, but the hen she just doesn't blow up. So what makes me think is that she I don't know, because I actually don't want to say something stupid that, you know, she could be a crossbred, but I seriously don't know. She just doesn't blow up at all. Like she only blows up like a tiny bit, but I'm talking like you can, like some of the fantails, you know, blow their chest out when they're cooing, you know, when they're showing off and stuff to the hens, than, you know, that they're a hen there. But yeah, so over here we have this pair. Still no eggs from this pair. I'm actually a wee bit what should I say, like I'm actually a wee bit upset that there's no eggs coming, because that there hen has feathery feet, and that there would be awesome, you know, to see what her young birds end up looking like. But to be honest, I don't really mind anymore. What I'll be doing, if that there hen doesn't lay at all, then what I'll be doing is I'll be giving her away, and what I'll be doing is getting this cogbird a new hen. Now, so over here we have our 2 newcomers. As you can see, they are tiny wee birds. So they only hatched out there this morning. So yeah, can't wait to see what comes out of this. So if you guys remember, our last young bird that came out of this pair was this here smoky blue pied. It was basically that colour, but like a pied like that. And I'm actually happy to see what would be coming out of this pair. And yeah, going down to here we have our beautiful red hen, who's going to be most likely getting put to a red cock to bring our red numbers up, with a lovely wee print young bird. As you can see, the tail has a wee bit of black in it, just like the father does. And yeah, can't wait to see what that one looks like. And yeah, coming over to this side, here we have our white hen, and then the white cockbird still sitting on 2 eggs. Hopefully they end up hatching in about 2 days time. Nothing there. Over here we have our white cock, who's, as you guys know, he's actually paired up to that hen, and they're sitting on 2 eggs still. Hopefully they actually end up hatching. They should be hatching the same time as the ones up there, the whites. So yeah, over here we have our mookie pair. Now our mookie pair has been starting to bring some hay and stuff into their nest bowl, so I think she's close to laying. And yeah, that's all for today's update really, because what I've noticed is that my updates are really long, and it's probably boring you guys, you know, halfway through it. And yeah, so I'm gonna be doing shorter videos, about 10-minute videos or so. And yeah, the brooders are still here. Now I'm actually really keen on keeping them back and breeding off them, and then selling them with their young birds and stuff. But yeah, they're honestly really good. Now the black one's my favourite out of every single one of them. And yeah, so thank you very much guys for watching, and make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you like this video, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.